about 1,000 best apps for creators out there, and half of them most people haven't even heard of or even. So today I'm showing you what's on my phone, the apps I open almost every single day that helps me run this whole full-time content creator as well as my business. So let's get right into it. I'm not about to give you a list of 20 apps to overwhelm you. I'm walking you through my real process from filming, from editing, to actually posting and possibly getting paid. And I'm showing you the exact app I use for each step. So first things first, filming. Most of the time, whenever I'm filming on my phone, I'm shooting it by myself. I'm home majority of the time and my husband's at work. There's nobody really out there or nobody available to help me film. And if it's not my actual cameras, I'll use my phone, and the app that helps make solo filming doable is gonna be Lens Buddy. So it helps me set automatic intervals. When I tell you this app is, I love it. Not too many people know about it. A lot of people do, but not too many people don't. But this app, I can set how long I want the video to be and then have it to where it pauses where it stops, right? Instead of... I interrupt this program to tell y'all what I'm about to say is no longer true. I went into the app today and I was like, bro, it was not too long ago I was in the app and was able to do this. But from what I can see right now in the app, you're no longer able to like set the timer as to when you can like walk out of frame. Get what I'm saying? Like, let's say you want to set it for like 30 or 60 seconds, you can't do that. So it only allows you 3 seconds to walk in the frame, and then you still have to go back to the camera to hit pause. So you're gonna hear me say a whole lot of nothing. That's not on the app no more, okay? All right, that's all I want to say. Me having to record and then start filming and then walk into frame, I can automatically set it to where it starts here and then I'm walking into the frame instead of me having to just trying to, all right, let's hit record and then run into what you're gonna do. No, you hit record, walk into frame, and you don't have to keep running back and forth on when you want to stop the video. It stops for you. So if you're a solo creator, this app is truly a game changer. I don't really film on my phone often, but I really couldn't film without this app. So if you do download it, one little tidbit, set your interval timers longer. You can always cut out the dead space, but you can't get the moment back if it stops recording too early. Next is editing. I personally normally use Final Cut Pro and or CapCut. If you make short form video and you're not using CapCut, definitely give it a try. You're truly missing out on a really good platform. Their auto captions save me so much time. Sometimes I don't even put auto captions, but when I do, which I'll probably put on this video as well, it saves me so much time. The templates are amazing. I absolutely love their templates. If you're ever wondering how a certain creator gets certain looks, you can scroll through all their thousands of templates and pick whichever one is your favorite and just put your own spin to it. Get the trends, the transitions, all the effects that are trendy that everyone uses are right there in CapCut. Like I was saying, I edit most of my reels, my shorts, my TikToks on CapCut, but my longer form videos is typically on Final Cut Pro. However, just recently I started using CapCut for my long form video, and I'm really thinking about keeping it there because now that I really mastered exporting in a very high quality to make sure that same quality that I was exporting in Final Cut Pro, I'm doing the same in CapCut. CapCut has really been helping me edit a lot faster, which is why I'm able to dish out these videos a lot faster. But if you're worried about having to pay, the free version does almost everything. I personally pay for the pro version. It just kills the watermark and it unlocks a lot of different features that you want into your video. Now, if you do happen to get it for long form or short form or both, their auto cut feature, I'm telling you, has saved me so much time. I know Final Cut Pro also has the same feature, but it's just not like CapCut. With CapCut, I could do the auto transcript feature and then delete it all at once if I wanted to. It's so much easier with CapCut. It just tightens up your whole video without having you go through each clip and cutting out dead space. That takes so much time, which is why sometimes it takes me longer to edit whenever I'm doing it on Final Cut Pro. Now, app 3, this is gonna be two different apps. One of them is gonna be Canva. Canva has majority of all the templates you need for thumbnails. If you are needing a thumbnail for YouTube, if you're needing a Reels cover, if you need a TikTok cover, whatever it is, a story cover, it's on Canva. Canva has anything you could think of when it comes to design. Now, just recently, I started using ChatGPT. I know, for those who don't, oh my God, use ChatGPT for better. I know, girl, I know. However, for this video, I'll probably use Canva. I'll definitely use Canva for the template. I'm sorry, for the thumbnail. But there, I mean, if you look at some of my old videos, you'll definitely see that I have changed the thumbnail and I have had ChatGPT curate it, because typography really does make your videos or your thumbnails or your pictures in general look so much better. And so that's usually what I try to do, is to try to emphasize more into the typography on the thumbnail so people can know what the video is about. So that's kind of like what I did whenever I'm using ChatGPT. But 9 times out of 10, I get my idea from Canva. Canva has so many different ideas, or Pinterest. So those 3 have really helped me when it came to design, because especially Canva, because all you're doing is drag and dropping. Like with ChatGPT, you're having to fight tooth and nail to get it right, and by the time they done messed up your face, it's like, you know what, whatever, bro, you got it, just never mind, I'm gonna go to Canva right now. So sometimes it is better to just stick to Canva. And Canva also has the AI feature, but it doesn't work as well. But they do have a lot of amazing templates that you could choose from to make your thumbnail stand out. Get the pro version or the professional version with Canva. Set up your brand kit. That's like all your fonts, your colors, all that stuff, because any graphic you do make automatically becomes on brand. So if you like a certain font, if you like a certain color, you could literally set that all up into Canva, and you don't gotta worry about changing anything when it comes to designing your thumbnail or anything on Canva, which is one of the things I absolutely love. Now, this is another thing where people get really shy about and they start lying. But when it comes to writing ideas, girl, ChatGPT. Girl, don't, please, save me the BS. ChatGPT. I use AI for a lot of brainstorming. I brain dump. My mind is going 100 miles per hour. I brain dump so many of the things I'm thinking about, and they're able to help me organize everything. It literally saves me hours when it comes to scripts, because I give the idea of like where I want this video to go. Like from this wasn't scripted, but this was bullet pointed. You know what I mean? When me creating videos, I'm brain dumping. I'm like, hey, this is the video that I want to do. Before I even pick up the camera, this is something where I'm like, okay, I want to do this, that, and third. This is kind of how I want to sound like. This is kind of how, this is like the feel I want to go for. And it's like, boom, it created it for me. And it's a tool, it's a resource, it's something that helps you organize these thoughts to be able to produce what you're wanting to produce. And I just focus on the creating part, which is talking to you guys, because I'm not, ChatGPT isn't telling me what to say. I'm seeing a bullet point like, okay, cool, we can talk about this. And I have this app on my phone in order for me to give you the personal experience of me using this app. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here like, oh my God, I just used it. This is the app you need to say. I use this app so I can actually talk about it, because I use it. You get what I'm saying? You just don't tell it to write your caption. Feed it your voice. Feed AI your tone, your voice, your ideas, your passion. That way it's able to really help you organize and script out what you're trying to produce. Now, this is where a lot of people don't really talk about, but scheduling and brand deals. I don't always post in real time. Everything's scheduled. There's here and there, you'll see me post in real time, but when it comes to certain videos that I've like edited, I'm scheduling that out, girl. I sometimes I don't even open the apps. You know, sometimes I'll get a notification like you just got a comment. Oh shit, it's posted. You know what I mean? So scheduling apps, it helps tremendously. Because let's say yesterday I'll batch create everything. I'll batch create all the videos I need, everything that I need, batch create. The next day, edit everything. As I'm editing, I've already scripted out the caption that I want for this. I already scripted out exactly the products that I'm going to use. Everything is scripted out. And then you just put it into your scheduling platform. Schedule it, what day, what time, publish. And boom, your stuff is being scheduled throughout all next week and a week after. I was using Later Social, which is a really good one. Because the reason why I like Later, which I don't pay for them no more because I'm not about to pay for 2 different platforms. I like Metricool personally because of my business, but I also like Later because it allows you to apply to different brand deals. If I'm using Later, if I'm scheduling all my content, then I'll go into their campaign side on the tab and see what campaign aligns with me, and I'll apply to it and see if I get approved for it or not. But yeah, if I had to give you a tip, batch create everything in one day, edit everything in one day, if you have the time for it, obviously, and then schedule everything in one day. Not schedule everything in one day, but take one day where you're scheduling everything out with the captions, with the cover, with the thumbnail, whatever you need. Schedule it out for like a week or two if possible, and then you have free time. You literally can live your life without having to scramble for everything. And last, content is great, but we're also trying to build a personal brand and run a business here. TikTok shop. Now, granted, I'm not making, the last time I made money on TikTok shop was a while back. However, if you're already linking products in your videos anyway, that affiliate program lets you earn from it. You tag the product, someone buys from it, and then you get a cut. I feel like TikTok shop is probably one of the easiest ways to start monetizing, especially if you haven't gotten the experience to partner up with a big brand. Being able to add certain products or certain campaigns to your portfolio does help when a big brand does reach out to you. But when you are working with TikTok shop, only tag the products that you're genuinely passionate about, or like a product that you would actually recommend to your mom or your friend or your sisters. Don't just be like, oh girl, I love this brush, and it's like, no, recommend it to everyday people. Like, if someone came in and be like, girl, I got a spray that'll help with the frizz, whatever, and then the shows, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, she's talking to me. I need that spray. I'm gonna buy it. You know what I mean? So like realistic things. Don't just be sitting here and telling people like, oh, I like this, you should get it. Girl, things like this is for my daddy and my husband. I don't need that. So, and then a lot of the time too, depending on how you create your videos and who your target audience is, if I'm be putting videos out, like I want a certain target audience, like I want the girls to follow me, like I don't want to be targeting the men. You know what I mean? You just don't want to make your account seem like it's a cash grab account. You don't want that. You want what you genuinely recommend to people to gravitate towards them and let them know that this is something that they actually need. So don't just be picking anything. It's not something that you would use on a daily basis. With that being said, that is all my real app stack. Filming, editing, design, writing, scheduling, and getting paid, girl. Just 6 apps. And if you started with just CapCut and Canva, you'd already be ahead of most of these people. If this helped you in any way, let me know down in the comments, and let me know which app that you're deciding to start first if you haven't heard of any of these. I'm pretty sure you have. If you're on YouTube, you have. If there's any app that you want me to try, let me know down in the comments, so in case you want my opinion on it. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.